Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to
everybody,
each
and
other with
welcome to
fire in
today's
their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon? Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Mbappe getting this one clear. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Shevchenko. Ferran Torres. Mbappe. Zielinski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Fernandes. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. And Shevchenko! He's got away with one there. He shifted it to the flank. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Manchester United really could have done without this. And that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Buriram United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting enough.
Shevchenko!
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Decent chance! Shevchenko! This guy is class! About as smooth as it gets! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Laporte with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Camavinga. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Driving forward. And this is Shevchenko. Ferran Torres. Rice. Goodmanson. Here's Zielinski. That's destined for the flank. Five minutes till the break. And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Mai. Great vision. He's in a great... Oh, he's all alone. Shoots! And that's in. And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well.
And that is all they have time for. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shevchenko, Zielinski, played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Zielinski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Fernandes kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's with the keeper. De Bast, and it's Zielinski. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Shevchenko being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Mbappe, Fernandes, Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Coming on the field, number 19, Rafael Leao. Number 7, Federico Valverde.
Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Buriram United have a free kick. Camavinga. Now Goodmanson. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. And Dijk clears without hesitation.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gibbs White. Jeffrey Mai. He might be in here! I think they're done. They are done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Agahawa! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. First quarter of an hour gone. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 22, Andrei Shevchenko.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fermin, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Has to go back here. Fermin. Laporte goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing. And Shevchenko! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's a goal kick. He's shifting through the... And the shot! And there's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe. And here's Ferran Torres. And the finish! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, greatly! Off the post! That's really well cleared. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Shevchenko finds himself offside. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break, the scoreline 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And here's Agahawa. Oh, good spread. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And this is Messi. Rice makes a dash for it. Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Fernandez tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Fernandez.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And it's Spence. He's picked his way through. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, nicely intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko. This is promising.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe gets over and intercepts. Rice. Now it's Yamal. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Williams. Judge, surely!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
9, Eduardo Camavinga.
Williams!
Coming on the field.
And that is a truly
24,
outstanding save.
Mbappe. Number 10, Fernandez. Number 23.
Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. Agahawa, he's through on goal here. And that should get the job done. Shevchenko. Now, who's going to be first to this? Shevchenko! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Ouattara. Now this could be a chance.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh no, this does not... And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Flings it across. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Ned. He's having a hit! Beautiful from Nedved! A finish right from the top draw! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Manchester United.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Number 23.
Expertly done.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Van Dijk gets it away. Nedved going forward. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nico Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way, shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And the counter is on. Driving forward. He can run onto that. Look at the space here. And he's certainly onside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Oh, this looks sharp. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Substitution.
Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, good spread. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice bit of trickery. Tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe. Mbappe does really well there, strong defending. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's in on goal! Tries a shot! And that's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitution in progress.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
After 77
He'll take that.
minutes,
Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Brentford clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's having a hit!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added minutes has been indicated.
And he's got away from it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross in. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Nelson is offering a wry smile there.
So it's away we go then.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You could say that again.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way past. He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Jensen, nicely spread. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Drogba. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Just about within shooting range.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Drogba. Drogba. And no, that was never going to make it. Jensen Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what has happened? And a chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Ouattara is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Jensen. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? And that's left. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he is going into that little black book. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Jensen, chance here to counter.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Nico Williams. Great chance! But he's left disappointed.
Drogba really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Threads one in.
2 added minutes.
Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue... He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And they can counter here. Now it's Ouattara. He's shifting through the gears here. Ouattara purring. There's the shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. And we're underway. Nedved. Neither. That's rather hopeful. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
This looks promising. He'll try from distance. Oh, nearly, nearly. Rice. Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ouattara, and he shoots! And that was very necessary. That is ended up in no man's land. Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Valverde. Played back into the centre. Succumbs to the pressure. Jensen tries to pass it through. Ouattara receives it in. Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's had a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jensen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any... And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's looking wide. And goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Ouattara. He is through here! Good ball, good take. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nedved. Mbappe. Nedved. And it's Robertson. Now Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. He's going for goal! Ouattara. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Drogba. Oh, they can break here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Drogba! Again, a brilliant save. And that is doing no harm at all. Drogba being watched hawkishly here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Drogba. That's going wide left. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's let fly! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's being urged to shoot.
There will be 1
Real
minute at
chance!
a time.
Nedved. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on
And
what
it's
we've
ended
seen?
on us
Well,
even
a decent
today.
draw, Peter,
A
with
big
a
round
good
of
mix
applause
of
to both
action
sets
and
of players
plenty
who
of
gave it
talking.